These are 3 hard-earned jewels that'll save you blood, sweat, and tears. We have to learn them the long way. You don't have to.
1, 2.
It's 3 the hard way.
The way that I've dealt with when things kind of slow down and the work just isn't coming in is just start working on personal projects. I'll try to find an inspiration to get myself going. Maybe there was something that I saw in a YouTube tutorial. Maybe there was something that I saw on one of my social feeds and I was like, I'd love to try to build that, or I'd love to try to create that or shoot that. And normally what ends up happening is after I create those things, I'm able to leverage them to get even more work, because those passion projects are full of skills that I didn't have or I was able to refine, and then I could do it the way that I saw it without any influence from a client or anything like that, and actually present it the way that I would see it coming to fruition, which tends to lead to even more work in the direction of the type of things that I'd be interested in doing. The way that I've responded to it in the past, I think, is it just rolls off my back. Like, I think there have been so many things that I've been through in life that it just doesn't feel like, it doesn't impact me as much as other people. Which is another reason why I do the check-in so often, because things that wouldn't impact me will impact other people, especially folks that report to me. So I need to make sure that I'm not doing something that not knowingly is affecting people in a negative way. I think there's a big difference between being direct and being blunt. I think when you're being blunt, there's no consideration of what the other person might feel. It's kind of like, I don't really care about like how you receive this. I'm just saying it. However you take it, you take it. I think when you're being direct, you're saying exactly what you think, what you mean, but you're not beating around the bush, running around like to get to what you're trying to say, right? I think the biggest insecurity was being able to communicate and show my value when I first started. I think it's tough to actually like go into a new space and prove that you belong there before you get there. And I think for me, like, especially like the first agency I went to, it felt like I don't know, am I fast enough? Am I good enough? Am I gonna understand the terminology? I have a tendency to skip steps when I speak and process. And so am I going to be able to move slow enough so that everybody understands where I'm going and what I'm saying? Am I going to speak their language? You know, like, it's all of those things were kind of like the bigger insecurities. But what I learned over time was initially, yeah, I'm speaking a completely different language than most people. But there were some folks in there that were actually trying to understand what I was saying. So if it wasn't clear, they would dig in and like, wait, so is this what you mean? Is that what you mean? Like, they would ask. So it wasn't just like this spotlight on me and I have to like speak super clearly to everybody, and if I don't hit the mark, then it's over. You know, like, there was a whole dialogue, and the longer I was there, the more I started to speak the same language with them, and they were speaking the same language with me, and it became a culture, you know? And yeah, I think it's just time. After time, the insecurities kind of wear off, and it's not like one day you just wake up and you know. It's just the things, when you stop and reflect, the things that used to kind of get at you don't really do anything anymore, and you kind of get used to it. And so I think it's just time. After time, you get comfortable.
1,